Sonic the Hedgehog was originally released in 1991 for the Sega Genesis system, and it shot straight to the #1 slot in Sega's lineup, and it pretty much stayed there for the span of the Sega Genesis. The original Sonic the Hedgehog offered players a new experience that was not common amongst gamers of the time: platforming. Platforming, you say? But it's platforming at speed. Really fast speed. It wasn't enough that Sega created a Hedgehog character, threw him in a bucket of blue paint, strapped trainers to the poor guy's feet. He had to be blindingly fast too. Here's an interesting fact for you. Sonic's creator, Yuji Naka, made Sonic speedy because of the first level in Super Mario Bros. He had to replay the level multiple times as he tried to do it as fast as possible because he gets sick and tired of playing it so many times. So that's why Sonic's so fast. Interesting, huh? Now, to move on to the insert quotation marks story, there's not much of one. The only way you'd actually know there was a story is if you watched the cartoon back in the day or you read the manual that came with the game. Now, that said, there is some purpose to running a million miles an hour through various stages. The game revolves around the evil Dr. Robotnik, who has captured most of the world's animals and turned them into robot slaves for his own purposes. Sonic wants to save them, and at the end of each act you'll have to face off against Dr. Robotnik in one of his crazy contraptions, and by beating him you get to release all the animals back into the wild for that stage. It is simple, but it does give Sonic a purpose, and I must admit, it does work. Here's another interesting fact. Did you know that Dr. Robotnik was originally planned to be the hero of the game back in early development? Interesting, eh? Gameplay. This game is so much fun. I really don't need to go into too much depth here. The only thing I would tell you though is don't be fooled by the first act. When you're out of Green Hill Zone, you will discover just how difficult this game can actually be in places. The game has simple controls so anyone can pick up and play it. A is jump, B is a spin attack, and movement is on the directional pad. You can do something that's a little bit more advanced. You can hold down the down button and tap B at the same time, which gives you a spin dash forward. But to be honest with you, it's pretty vanilla. The further you actually get into the game, the harder it gets. With more enemies, less rings, and more complex level designs. You'll get annoyed, but when you do actually complete a level, you'll feel an immense amount of satisfaction from doing so. Now, I'm only going to say this once. Hedgehogs can swim. So why the hell do I keep on drowning then? The original game doesn't offer any continues whatsoever, so when you're out of lives you have to start the game from the very beginning every single time. Now, granted, there are purists out there that enjoy the difficulty of this game. Personally, I can take it or leave it. Important to note though, is there is 25 releases, or over 25 now actually, releases of this game on different systems that offer different save features and different level selections. This is great for people like me, people that can jump in. It's great for people like you or anyone that you know that hasn't played this game. There's so many different ways or different systems you can buy this game on, and I'm not talking about rehashes or HD remakes, I'm talking about the original game. So there it is guys, that's Sonic the Hedgehog, and it's another classic retro game you should have played. I hope you enjoyed this video and drop me a like, and if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button too. Cheers guys.